Should have went down. It's October 23. I bought this around about June 23. It looks as if it was made in 22, 21, don't know. But I don't know if it's still the same one they're selling. It looks like it is. You know, I don't know when they change their season or if they change it annually. But personally, I mean, it's good quality and that, it's alright. But personally, I'm disappointed for the price. You know, I think £17 too dear, and the lighting isn't as much as I hoped. When I say I hoped, I mean it did tell me 100 lumens, but I'm comparing it to something like this, which I got off eBay about 5 years ago, and I find this better once I started using it. I still prefer this one. This has got a touch sensor as well. That one hasn't got a touch sensor, and I think a touch sensor, I use that a lot, you know, because I use this say on my bike, but even around the house. So I went back to this one really. This is about 20 grams heavier, and it cost about £9 or £10 on eBay. So I'm disappointed with the Decathlon one. In terms, it's not got a sensor, and I don't think it's worth the money, even though it's decent quality. So recharge is expected to take about 2 hours. If you've got it in power setting, you should get about 4 hours out of it, it says. That's the third one. Plus 30 minutes reserve. Maybe that means at low. I don't know. And then eco you could be 11 hours, which is really good. It must be a good battery in it, you know, must be quite big and decent quality. And so there's the 3 settings you've got. You've got red as soon as you start up. I think this green light's a good idea, because I presume this tells you how much power you've got, you know, this must be nearly fully charged. That's how I'm taking it to mean anyway. Range 25 meters, but I find it sort of diffuses really quickly. You know, if I've used it in the bike, it diffuses, whereas this solar one seems to be more sharper, to the point. So 100 lumens. So there's nothing wrong with it, apart from the price really, I would say. I mean, I think I could get a better one that I prefer, right about 2/3 of the price or something, maybe even less. This is another one I bought on eBay after this, and I thought this looked even better, but it's not. It's worse. It's I think it's got a poor battery, really. I thought it was going to be better, but it's got all these bells and whistles. I think it's got a sensor on it as well. Yep, but it's not as good as that other one. This is better quality. This is slack, so it's always sort of slipping. Yeah, that was disappointing. It's just your luck, really, I suppose, on eBay. So there's nothing up with this. It's maybe you're paying for the battery. Maybe that's what you're paying for. It's a Type B, so I'm presuming soon there'll be Type C. Not that it makes much difference, except Type C probably means newer. I mean, this is about 20 grams heavier, but I still prefer this one at the moment on my bike anyway. I can even use that as a sort of torch to see, whereas this is sort of diffuses a lot. So don't let it me put you off it, you know. Depends what you want. It's decent enough. It wouldn't surprise me if Aldi and Lidl sell similar ones, you know, maybe £12 or something. Of course, they're only occasionally, probably just as good quality. But this is what's shaking my my trust in Decathlon, even though I still do trust them actually. But it is slipping a bit, you know, because I see them as the IKEA of sports goods. But I bought a light for the bike, which I wasn't happy with. When I say wasn't happy, it was decent quality, but it wasn't as good as I expected for the price. I thought it was a bit too overpriced. So yeah, so Decathlon's still worth looking at, but my confidence has dipped, but only slightly. It says there the range is 25 metres, but to me it diffuses, you know, but don't listen to me, just take your own. It's IPX4 wetness proof. It's up to you guys. It's up to you. So I take that, I mean, it's to do with how much power you've got, but I don't actually know. I see it's just went out. So we just don't know. Yeah, I see this green light. Once it goes out, it means you can switch it off straight away. So this is low eco power. Once the green light, it will probably go off when I press this. Yeah, it does. So that's what that does. But I'm still presuming the green means a sign of your energy, but I'm not sure now actually. So you'll just need to find out yourself, won't you? Oh yeah, I've only used it once on bike, so it's not as if I'm giving it a fair review, you know. It's up to you guys. It's up to you. Looks as if it's got more lumens in this one, but I really don't know. Maybe not. Can't see in high on the right. That looks to be in high. The one on the left looks more powerful, but maybe that's why the battery goes so quick, but I don't think the battery's as good in this one. Oh yeah, another thing, Decathlon still seem to be using warm white, whereas I prefer cool white. Because for white colours there's three. There's warm, which is the yellow type, there's cool, and there's daylight, which is more blue. So I think this one's more, yeah, that one's cooler. You can see how that one points as well, so that helps me when I'm cycling, whereas this one diffuses. So that's another reason I don't like the Decathlon ones. It looks to me as if most of the Decathlon lights are still going for the warm white, which I take to be old fashioned, you know. Personally I prefer cool white. So I don't know if they're going to ever change or that's what they're going to stick with it. Here's that other one, which seems to be the strongest of the lot. Oh, I'm doing the sensor one there, I think. No, I'm not. This seems to be the strongest. Maybe that's why the battery runs out quicker. And here's a thing in full power Forclaz Decathlon. So you can see how that one focuses in one point. That one diffuses. Yeah, that again's cool white, so I prefer these, you know. It's up to you, you know that. And here's the two eBay ones fighting it out to win, in my opinion. Oh, that one does the diffuse thing as well with those two. So maybe I misjudged that, I don't know. This one seems to run out quicker, plus it falls apart, that slips too easy. So yeah, I'll still probably stick with this one. Even though that one may be all round better, really. I don't know. Alright guys, you pays your money.